Every generation has a new struggle. Our struggle is distraction. Do you have the guts to stop the flow of information which is coming to your head from thousands of sources, from social media, from newspapers, from television, from films? And no wonder that having exposed to these things, you're ending up as distracted. You may not recognize this, but this distraction is causing you serious trouble. People drive rashly, people talk improperly, they eat impatiently because of distraction. Students can't focus on their studies, adults can't focus on their work, and the most importantly, we are losing the miraculous power of our brain because of distraction. Actually, our brain is the way more powerful than the supercomputer. Our brain records each and everything which we read, which we listened, which we seen, and which we have experienced. But when we are distracted, we cannot access those things. So if you are concentrated on a particular task and that time your brain gathers everything which is related to that particular task and completes the task with whatever it takes to complete that task. Your brain can retrieve every single thing you read, you listened, you experienced and you have seen. But when you are distracted, that time you lose its power. That time you cannot gather the resources which you need for completing that particular task. Which is why the answer for distraction is deep work. And deep work is nothing but work with focus and work with concentration. I can give you my example. Yesterday I was not having any idea about what I am going to write in the script, but I cut off from all the things and I went in deep work. That time I concentrated completely on my task, on the keywords on the desktop, and I started writing. And my brain gathered everything which I read about deep work, which I experienced about deep work. Every word came through me to the laptop, and I written the script. The thing was seeming impossible, but I completed it because of deep work with the help of just concentration. What you have to understand, deep work is not reserved for scientists. You can also deep work without being a Newton or Einstein. And you can also do deep work without living in a jungle or living underwater. See, we cannot shut the whole world because of our deep work. We have to live with the world, we have to keep up with the technology, and we have to do our deep work as well. Because anything which is extraordinary, anything which is unique, and anything which is excellent, anything which is incredible, that cannot be achieved without deep work. The invention we see nowadays, which happened because of deep work. I wonder if they were having distractions like us, they wouldn't have invented these things. Because those people were lucky they were not having distractions. But we can also deal with this distraction by reaching to ourselves, by asking the power from the Almighty and concentrating on the work as if that is the only thing in the world which we have, as if our life is depending upon that work. We are concentrating with our full force of our brain, gathering all the resources which we have, whatever we have seen, read, experienced, listened, we are keeping all those things in our work. Our brain is making neural connections, stronger neural connections, gathering all the mental resources. And then if you are doing our work in that way, if you are doing deep work, then you can achieve incredible results. Now the question is how you can do that. Here I am presenting the biggest answer of this century. Everyone is interested in deep work, but no one knows how they can start it. You can start it by simply writing the purpose of your deep work. Concentration is nothing but directed thinking. If you are directing your thinking on a movie, you are concentrating on a movie. If you are directing your thinking towards your crush, you are concentrating on your crush. If you are directing your thinking towards your work, you are concentrating on your work. Here I am talking about concentration, but not getting rid of the world, but by getting into yourself, getting into your psyche, discovering your purpose and writing that purpose on paper before starting your work. If you do that, you can start your deep work routine. Why? Because as I mentioned, concentration is nothing but directed thinking, and when you write something, and when you write your purpose, when you call up your willpower, when you make a resolve to commit that work, to complete that work, and when you write your purpose, that time you direct your thinking towards that purpose, towards that work with full force, with full concentration, and you invite deep work in your life. If you want to know how you can write a purpose of your deep work, please comment below. I'll make a video on that. And thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for becoming a leader in your life. Thank you very much.